I did. How did you hear that? You was in class? Oh, okay. Yes. But enough. طيب بسم الله. نعم. نعم بسم الله إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. أما بعد فأقول لكم أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. We just want to welcome everybody out to our Arabic classes, our family Arabic classes. And alhamdulillah, لقد وصلنا إلى الدرس الخامس. Alhamdulillah, we have reached lesson 5. And just for a small review on what was covered yesterday, we'll do that, and then we'll go directly into the lesson. We'll do that, and then we'll go directly into the lesson. So, الدرس الخامس الهدف. Lesson 5. In lesson 5, the goal of lesson 5 is خمسة أمور. It is what? It is 5 matters. It is what? For lesson 5, there are what? There are 5 goals. For lesson 5, there's what class? 5 goals. ورأس الأمر منها, and the main affair from those sub matters is al-idafatu. This term al-idafatu is an Arabic term. It is not that which should feel unfamiliar to the students that are attending this class. Rather, when they hear al-idafatu, they should immediately be familiar and know what is being referred to, because of the definition that we studied, learned, and inshallah we memorized, and definitely learn how to implement. And al-idafatu, as it is mentioned, and we'll write it again, we have no problem. Now, so again, الدرس الخامس الحديث is what class? As it is written here, al-idafatu. Now, in al-idafatu here, an tusni, what class? An tusni da. اسما إلى غيره على تقدير حرف جر. So again, al-idafatu, it is what class? And we're going to say it in English, and you can write it down, and the word is being recorded. That it is the process of bringing what class? 2 nouns together. It is the process of bringing 2 nouns together, with the understanding that there's a what class? That there's a preposition in between these 2 nouns. That there's a preposition in between these 2 nouns. All right? The first noun is called what class? Al-mudafu. The second noun is called what class? Mudafu ilayhi. Okay. An example of that class is, for example, everybody, Kitab what? Kitab Allahi. Give me another one, class. Rasul Allah. Give me another example. Khalamu Zaydin. Okay. Khamisu, what class? Muhammadin. Now, طيب inshallah. So Use some examples. This is what al-mudafu, right? This is mudafu ilayh. From the characteristics of that first noun is what, class? ما يهذف من المضاف عند الإضافة. What is taken away from the mudaf at the time of al-idafa. What is taken away from the mudaf, class? Alif lam. It is taken away. What else is taken away from the mudaf at the time of al-idafa? Tanween. And we're talking about any tanween. Not accepted. Meaning what? It has to be just what? One dhamma. As well as talk to me about the mudaf ilayhi. The mudaf ilayhi is what, class? As it comes, it is what? What, class? It is majroor. What, class? Abada. It's always majroor. Meaning what? Kasra, what, class? Wa alamatu jahrihi al-kasra. And the sign that is majroor is the what? Is the kasra. So it's going to be kitabu Allah, what, class? Allahi. It's going to be Rasul, what? Lu, what? Allahi. It's going to be qalam, what, class? Qalamu, what, class? Zaydin. All right. Qamisu, right, class? What? Muhammadin. Is everybody clear? We understand the what? The idafa, the term idafa, right? We understand that execution in the Arabic grammar. What does this mean? And here is it what? This is the concept. This is the theory. Here's the what? The tatbiq and the application of that theory. Right, class? Now, so much so that you should be able to read mudaf ilayhi without any vowels. No one needs to help you now because you know the template. Now, it's going to be one dhamma, the mudaf. It's going to be what? Kasra tanween or kasra for the mudaf ilayhi. Tayyib. So when we say kitab Allahi, what is intended here? Mumtaz. Look Arabiya, brothers. Come on. Al-kitabu what, class? Al-kitabu, right? What? Al-kitabu what? Lillahi. But his man is what? Ar-rasulu. What, class? Lillahi. Tayyib. Qalamu, na'am. Qalamu Zaydan actually means what, class? Al. Li what? Li who? Li Zaydin. And qamisu Muhammadin actually means what, class? Al what? Al qamisu li Muhammadin. And we like to go ahead and let's do that different coloring of the markers so we could identify what is going on. Right? What's that harf jar, right? That is what, class? Ala taqdiri what? Harfi jar. What's that lamb in this case, right? That is understood to be there. Now, li what? Li zaydin. Li what? Lillah what? Lillahi. Now, lillahi, like that. You see the coloring here? To show you where the execution of the what? Of the grammar is at. Now, tell you. So after that, and after al-idafa, the next point from the points, it's the second one, is what, class? Is that which is known as the what? Is that which is known and what, class? Anni, we'll do it like that. Nida'u. Right, class? That's 2. 3 is what, class? What's that? What's number 3? No, 2 is an-nida. 3 is what, class? Y'all was here yesterday. You don't got no notes? Hamzatul what? Wasali. Hamzatul what? Wasali. Number 4 is what, class? Is huna and hunaka. It's the study of the 2 words huna and what else, class? Hunaka. And now it is a type of pointing noun. It's a type of ism ishara. But it's the ism ishara lil makan. Is the ism ishara for the what, class? For the location. Naam. All right, one is lil qarib and the other one is lil ba'id. Now, and then we have what class? We have khamsa, and khamsa is what? Tahta. And tahta is considered to be a what class? A dharf. What kind of dharf? Dharful what? Dharful makan. Now, طيب. So this is what we're going to cover in today's lesson. These remaining four. طيب inshallah. But before we continue on, now, so again, I want you guys to answer these questions. I want you guys to do what? Answer these questions. You should not have any problem answering these questions. Right, guys? I think you guys will be fine. Now, Rasul, ثوب من هذا. Oh, السلام عليكم. الحمد لله. I see you come in. ثوب من هذا. جزاكم الله خير. طيب, no one else uses Ammar. مفتاح من هذا؟ مجاهد. مجاهد. ممتاز. نعم. قلم من هذا؟ تفضل. I don't know why I can't remember your name now. Say your name. Hassan. Okay, good. Hassan. قلم من هذا؟ هذا قليم أو قلم؟ قلم حامد. ممتاز. نعم. طيب, سيارة من هذه؟ تفضل محمد. جزاكم الله خير. Thank you. نعم. ساعة من هذه؟ تفضل. هذه ساعة محمد. We use Muhammad. You ain't got another name out there, but you know what? I'll accept it. Huh? I think you use Hamid. So anyway, but jazakallah khair. You know what you're doing. Thank you very much. I just wanted to, alhamdulillah, just use a little more words, but stop reusing. We don't want to keep getting yesterday's meal, reheating it and serving it again. طيب, الرسول. ما معنى الرسول؟ رسول. ما معنى الرسول؟ ممتاز. The messenger or a messenger؟ جزاكم الله خير. طيب, الثاني نعم, العم. مجاهد. ما معنى العم؟ العم. What does العم mean? العم. نعم. أخو أب. جزاكم الله خير. نعم. As he said, paternal uncle. الشارع. تفضل. الشارع. ممتاز. The street. نعم. المهندس. تفضل. المهندس. تفضل. المهندس. تفضل. المهندس. لا. المهندس. المهندس. بارك الله فيكم. حسن. المهندس. ممتاز. عبد العزيز. طيب, الخال. ما معنى الخال؟ واحد. طيب, لكن زي نعم, هذا أخو أم. ممتاز. جزاكم الله خير. طيب, مغلق. ممتاز. طيب, الاسم. وكذلك and it could be name or. ممتاز. طيب, الحقيبة. ممتاز. or briefcase. طيب, الابن. ممتاز. جزاكم الله خير. نعم. طيب, جيد. نعم. طيب, إذا نعود إلى الكتاب. الآن نقرأ من الكتاب. لقد درسنا هذا أمس، أليس كذلك؟ نعم نعم. طيب حرف النداء. نعم النداء. النداء. النداء أي لابد لكي نفهم النداء نبدأ بالكلمات يا. نبدأ بكلمة يا. يا عبد العزيز، يا محمد، يا حسن، وهكذا. لابد علينا أن نقول عندما نستعمل يا. It's upon us to say when we use this يا. طيب يا محمد do. نعم يا حسن حسن. يا محمود. يا عمار. نعم. فيا حسن. يا محمود. يا عمار. نعم. فلابد نعين هذا كلمة يا حرف نداء. واضح؟ يا هنا حرف النداء. ومحمد وحسن ومحمود وعمار المنادى. نعم المنادى. طيب واضح؟ يا أو حرف النداء والمنادى محمد حسن محمود يا عمار. ولا نقول يا محمد، ولا نقول يا حسن، ولا نقول يا محمد، ولا نقول يا عمار. هذا خطأ، هذا خطأ. أخطأتم لو تتكلم هكذا. فهمتم؟ جيد؟ أوكي. طيب ولكن لو تريد أن تنادي شخصا واسمه عبد العزيز. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. نعم. واسمه عبد الرحمن. واسمه عبد الكريم. نعم. واسمه عبد الرزاق. نعم عبد الرزاق. ونريد أن نستعمل حرف النداء. يو عبد العزيز، نقول يا يا. فأما الضم فوق الدال لا، نقول عبد العزيز. عبد العزيز. يا نتكلم في عبد الرحمن نقول يا الدار بالفتحة رحماني. نعم. يا بالنسبة لعبد الكريم نقول يا الدل كريمي. نعم. يا نتكلم في عبد الرزاق نقول يا الدار رزاقي. واضح؟ فهمتم؟ نعم. مضاف مضاف إليه. مضاف مضاف إليه. مهم. مهم. نكتبه بالفتحة. منسوب. بارك الله فيكم. I didn't want to use that term, but you, mashallah, if you got it and you know it, then yeah, rock out. I like that. I like when you talk to me like that. Alhamdulillah. Mm-hmm. You can take a photo. And this is what we're talking about. Huh? Abdullahi. Ya Abdullahi. طيب فلدي كنية. نعم لدي اسم وهو عمار، ولدي كنية. كنيتي هو الاسم يبدأ بأب أو أم. It is a word that what, or it is a name that starts with what? With father or mother. That is called the kunya in Islam. Is that clear? And sometimes instead of people calling you by your ism, they call you by your kunya. Right? And a kunya is a name that begins with ab or right? So understand. Right? There's even some companions that are more known by their kunya than their name. Abu Bakr. Right? Now, so I'm Abu Unaysin. Abu Unaysin. Now, Abu, another famous one, Muhammad, then. And some of you are starting to figure this out now. Some of you are looking at these two words and you're figuring out, wait a minute, that looks like, it does look like, you're right. It's just popping out at you everywhere. All right, come on. Abu, who class? Abu Khalid. Right? Abu what? Khali what? Din. So how do you call someone, he's across the street, you want his attention, and you know his kunya, and everybody calls him by his kunya. Man, you don't even know his name. So you don't have a choice. You don't want to say, yo, Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz should look at you and say, you know what, I'm going to tell Ustadh, you said yo to me, and you studied, and you know what word, Abdul Aziz? Come on, man, put some respect on my name, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to say my name right, huh? You don't want to say yeah, Abdul Aziz. You understand what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. Get him, Abdul Aziz. They mess up. Call him out. So we want to call him by his kunya, right? And he's across the street, and you need him. So you want to say, right? Yeah, right? Abu Unais? Yeah, Abu Muhammad? Yeah, Abu Khalid? So we're going to add these together. We're going to do what, class? We're going to add the ya to this type of name. All right, everybody with me, right? Okay. And the result, all right, is going to be like this. Come on, stay with me. Equals, right, class? Yeah. All right. We're going to do it again. I'm going to put this right here. right? Aba, yeah, aba, yeah, aba, yeah, aba, right? Yeah, yeah, aba, right? What class? U. Yeah, aba unaysin. Yeah, aba Muhammad. Muhammad. What class? Din. Yeah, aba. What class? Khalidin. Oh. So just like we turned the dhamma here to a fatha, so in the same breath, we turn what class? We turn this boo, right? To what class? To ba. We turned this abu to what class? Yeah, aba. Just like we turned Abdul Aziz, right? Abdul to yeah, Adda Aziz. So the Dhamma got turned to a Fatha. In the what class? The Dhamma here, in the wow, got turned into a what? A Fatha in a what? In a yeah. This is known as Asma'u Khamsa. Abu is from a collection of nouns in Arabic known as the five nouns. They are your introduction to what? To grammatically changing, to grammatically what? Expressing something, not with just a vowel, but rather with a letter. Right? Normally, if something is marfu'un, it ends in dhamma or dhamma tanween. With these five nouns, if it's marfu'un, it's going to end with a wow. Sure. These nouns, these five nouns, right? They're known as, literally, they're known and they're referred to as the five nouns. And if you really wanted to go there, sometimes six. Asma'u khamsa o sitta. That's another story. We're not going to go down that road. We'll go down that road later outside of class. But it's definitely Asma'u khamsa or sitta, depending on who you're talking to. There's difference of opinion in the Arabic language as well. Usually it's between the Kufiyin and the Basriyin, and that's another whole enjoyable topic, right? And y'all over some coffee or tea, right? And some time. Mumtaz. Ja. MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. As I mentioned, Rasul is definitely Jazakallah khair. He's aware of these enjoyable topics, right? Now, so again, pay attention to what I'm giving you now. Now, this is your introduction. Knowing we grammatically define, right? And understand what's going on grammatically by way of the what? The vowel endings. But as you start to gradually bubble up, as they say, and I said bubble up because I'm speaking our language, right? Oh, he bubbled up. As you start to bubble up, right? You're going to start, okay. So now I'm not looking for the vowel endings. I'm looking for the what? The letter that it ends with. And for the five nouns, from the first of the five nouns, is the word what class? Abu. Is the word what class? Abu. There's another one too. I'll give it to you. Everybody say ahu. You know what abu means, right? You know what ahu means, right? Okay, just one. There's more, right? Yeah. So again, their grammatical what? Endings, right? Or what is what, not with vowels, but with a what? That's a wow. It's a letter. It's not a vowel. When I changed it, because based off the grammar, we had to change the ending, right? Like Beetun fi Beitin, right? Okay. We know it changes sometimes, but that was a changing of vowels. Look, this is a changing of what? Letters from wow to what? To aleph. This is a word. Abu is a word. Look, end with a wow or end with a aleph. Everybody with me? Oh, yeah. When we were dealing with Abdul Aziz, it was all about the vowel endings. It was Dhamma. This is one. Abdun is one word. Al Aziz was another word. Those words was brought together Because of what? Because idafa happened here. Two words came together. One word was Abdun. The other word was what? Al-Aziz. With the understanding that there's a preposition between the two. So their vowel endings is going to be what? These words are going to end with what? Vowels. Right? But these words, the likes of Abu and Akhu, they end with what? Letters. Right? And the three letters that they could possibly end with, we already know two. One is what class? Wow. The other one is what class? Aleph. And the other one is what class? Yeah. I mean, come on. You guys see it all the time. Every time it comes in the hadith, it says what? An what? An Abi Hurayrata. Wait a minute. They didn't say Abu Hurayra. In the hadith, it said An Abi Hurayrata. Because that's a harf jar. Normally, the noun that comes after harf jar takes a what? A kasra. But that's what? That's a word that's from the five nouns. They change what? Their endings to a what? To a letter. And we just told you all three of them. It's what? Wow, Aleph, Ya. Right? Is everybody with me? So we got Abu. We got what? Abba. And then you also have, right, as it comes in the hadith, where it says what class? An. Right? And that's a harf jar. Right? An what? What class? An So you could just see it, right? An Abi. Oh, an Abi, because an came in front of it. An Abi, because yeah came in front of it. Yeah, Abba, because what it was in its original form. Nothing changed it. So its first form is going to be Abu. Marfu'an. وعلامة رفعه الواو, not the dome. Right? It's mansub. The علامة nasbihi is a what class? See, Aleph. Because it's from the five nouns. Abi here is majrurun. Right? Well, علامة what? It's majrurun because of an. And the sign that it's majrurun is the what class? It's the ya. An Abi Hurayrata. An Abi Hurayrata. That's what it means. It's on the authority of. On the authority of. From his authority. No, but remember, we don't literally translate. We translate that which is understood. That's first rule in translation. As Abdullah right there, alhamdulillah, Habibi. Ahlan wa sahlan. Yeah, why are they changed by why are they changed by letters instead of vowels? Yeah. And it's not too much because there are certain words in the Arabic language that grammatically define themselves by what? By a letter ending and not a vowel ending. Because remember, grammar is all about understanding the vowel endings or the letter endings, right, of the actual words. So among those words, Abu. Excuse me. So among those words is Abu. Well, yes, among those words is Abu, as well as I gave you Ahu. Right. We want to just keep it because the most important thing right now is to understand grammatically what goes on when you're calling somebody with a name that starts with Abu. Right? Right? You're calling somebody with a name that is what? Made up of mudaf ilayhi, like Abdul Aziz, like Abdul Rahman. And technically, Abu Unaisin is mudaf ilayhi. Abu Unais is mudaf ilayhi. Let's go back. We understand that al-mudaf is what? ما يحذف من المضاف عند الإضافة. Right? That which is taken away from the mudaf at the time of al-idafa, the tanween, the alif lam, and what is left is what? What is left is what, guys? One dhamma. Is that clear? So that's the starting point. So clearly, Abu, right, Abu is the what? Is the mudaf. Abu is the what? Is the mudaf. Wow is there instead of what? Wow is ending this word instead of what? Instead of Dhamma, because it's from the 5 nouns. It's from Asma'ul Khamsa. Is that clear? Very good, class. So now you don't have to be shy. Whatever his name, whether you call him by his kunya or his name and it's just one word, or his name and it's 2 words, you're ready. And you can break it down. And you understand also what's going on. Is everybody clear? Okay. Alhamdulillah. Now, so that's harf nida, lahza. So after nida is hamzatul wasl. And we talked yesterday about hamzatul wasl, right, class? Hamzatul wasl, and the principle for hamzatul wasl, and we want to make clear that the hamzatul wasl comes with we're in the alif lam, right? We talked about that in the word al what? Al kitabu. Tayyib? Al kitabu. When it's the first what? When it's beginning the sentence, you say al kitabu. The hamzatul wasl is pronounced. But when it's in the middle of speech, it's no longer pronounced. And what you write above it is the sign of what, class? The sign of wasl. And it goes what? Like that. Wasl. Meaning what? It's going to connect the what? The word before it to the word what? To that which is after. Mumtaz. So wasl. Hey now. So the pronunciation of the wow goes over that sign and stops on the word, class? On the lam. Well. You see that? Well. You see that? Mumtaz, right? Because a word came in front of it. Which word? Well, it's made up of one letter, but it's still a word. Wow. Right? Let's keep going. Wow. But it becomes wow because you're stopping on the lam. So you stop on the lam. Wow. But it's wow. Wow. It's a word. A-N-D. It's definitely a harf. Good question. It's a harf. Well, it can be a harf jar, but in this instance, it's not a harf jar. It's technically another type of wow. Mumtaz. But yeah, mumtaz. Now, is everybody with me? Come on, let's keep going. So we got what the word, the hamzatul also comes in the word, what class? Ibnun. Right? But if a word comes in front of it, then it's what class? Jump right over it. Bang. Stop on the what? Web. Again, an example of hamzatul wasl comes in the word what class? Ismun. If no word is in front of it. But if it's a word in front of it, then what? We say what class? Wasmun. Right? The principle of hamzatul wasl is, as we mentioned yesterday, that it is tuktabu wa tuntaqu in the beginning of speech when there's nothing in front of it. It's tuktabu wa tuntaqu in the beginning of speech when there's nothing in front of it. But it's what class? It's tuktabu wa la tuntaqu when it's in the middle of speech. Mumtaz. That is what? That is the implementation of it. That is the term. That is the principle. We can stick a fork in it. I think we can move on. It's done. And then we'll do drilling of it inside the lesson. That next what? Point from the points is what? Is hunak or huna in what class? Hunaka. Is huna in what class? Hunaka. So we mentioned, and as it comes, that we learned that huna and hunaka is considered to be the ismul isharati lil makan. It is what? It is a pointing noun for what? The location. It's a ismul isharati lil makan. It is a pointing noun for the what class? For the location. For yanqasimu lil qismayn, breaks into 2 parts. Al-qarib in what class? Al-ba'id. For that which is close, or for that which is what? Far away. Huna is what class? Lil qarib. Huna is what? Lil qarib. Hunaka is what class? Lil ba'id. Wadah? And then of course we talked about what? Darful makan. Tahta. Darful makan. Tahta. Now, and tahta, it always ends like the rest of the Duruful Makan that we learned about. It always ends in what class? Fatha. It always ends in what class? Fatha. 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 Now, in the roof, in the Arabic language, are of two types. The roof of what? Makan. Those the roof of location. Or the roof of what class? Zaman. And those the roof of what? Time. Now, again, and as we mentioned, in the event that a noun comes after it, we treat it in the same manner, refer to it in the same manner that we refer to what? The process of al-idafati. So much so that it is mentioned. The word tahta and the word that comes after it, we say that it's majrurun bil idafati. It is majrurun because of what? The process of al-idafa. And you know the process of al-idafa. It's the coming together of what? Mumtaz. You guys, mashallah, it's starting to click. Now, it is not like a harf jar. So don't say, oh, it's majrurun because of tah. Don't do that. It's majrurun because of what? The idafa. We say that, and that's what we say. But we never know. It's not a harf jar. So why are you trying to explain it away as if it's harf jar? It's not. It's a dharf. It's a dharf. I didn't say that. Go. A dharf is those nouns that have a meaning of time and as well as a location with them. It is considered to be a noun. It is not a harf. It is not a what? It is not a verb. It's not a fi'l. It is a noun. It is considered to be a noun because it's not. We address them and we refer to them in the way that the ulama refer to them. They're referred to as dhuruf. And they what? They have what? They have meaning. In the dhuruf, it is not a verb and it is not a harf. It definitely falls into the category of being a noun. Tayyib inshallah, but they're referred to in that manner. Now you may be looking for an actual translation, like an English translation for it to live up to, so you kind of hold on to it, but you're not. You're going to start holding on to Arabic words and you're going to remember these terminologies. Remember with them terminologies, there's a certain set of rules in the way that they act, characteristics that they have. And a dharf has what? It has the meaning of time or what? Or place. All right. Oh, okay. Dhuruf. It is those what? There are those words that have the meaning of time or place. And anytime a noun comes after one of them, then what? You write majrurun with kasra, or you write, meaning you write the word. I'm trying to explain it away in English. Let me just make sure. Let me say it right without saying something wrong. So again, any word that comes after, any noun that comes after the dhuruf, we say that it is majrurun ainam because of the what? The coming together of the two nouns. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like the idafa, the process of al-idafa. Right. I'm trying to say it where I won't lose you and you still have something to hold on to. All right. You got it? No, it's extremely important for you to understand. And no one should be shy. If you don't understand, it's good to ask, right? Until you say, listen, you're just gonna have to just be a parrot and say it's like this. This is the answer for it until you understand further. Is that clear? Sometimes it's at that point, right? But inshallah, you understanding al-idafa should help you understand the process that occurs when you bring tahta, fawqa, hawla, amama, khalfa, inda, asfala, and baina with another noun after it. These not all of them, but this is a lot of them. And so these are the examples. Tayyib? So again, tahta is the first one. So again, it's darful makan, and it means what class? Mumtaz. Everybody after me. Fawqa is another example. It means what class? Tayyib. Hawla is another example of dhuruf al-makan, and it means what class? Around. Hawla. You go hawla al-Kaaba, right? Or around the Kaaba. Yeah. Yeah, hawla. Yeah. Leave my English handwriting again. My Arabic handwriting is way better, but my English is trash. All right. So anyway, amama. Come on, class. Amama. And amama means what class? Okay. Again, khalfa. And khalfa means what class? Enda. Enda means what class? At or when. Endama, right? Endama tusafa, usafa. When you travel, I will travel. Endama tashrab, ashrab. When you drink, I'll drink. Tayyib, inshallah. I'm not drinking before you. You're my guest. Tayyib, asfala means what class? It means under, just like tahta. Tayyib, and then what class? Last one. Baina. Baina means what? Between. Like we've heard that. Ma farqu baina hadha wa dhalika, right? Come on. Fadal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do. In the future. I do in the future. And I got one for you. Enda. Both. It has double duty. And the example I gave you was, عندما تشرب أشرب. When you drink, then I'll drink. عندما تسافر أسافر. When you travel, then I'll travel. Is that clear? Okay. Oh man, which you're older. Further. I think it does mean it can mean that. I think it can mean that. Like he's with Ammar. Who under Ammar. Ain't I who under Ammar? Yeah, you could definitely. And yeah, عندما نحن جلوس عند رسول الله اي نعم صح جزاكم الله خير. But عندما is used with it. Just so المهم تفضل. Mm-hmm. That's just how these words are spelled. But most, I don't know anything about the sukoon because there are other versions in here. For example, amama doesn't have that. Asfala doesn't have that. But it's extremely important to pay attention to the patterns. But I don't think so because of the other ones. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. But most importantly, vowel endings is what our main concern is. It's the most important thing. Mm-hmm. Zaman is binding. We'll bring you that. But they don't bring it now, so we're not going to bring it now. They don't get too deep into it now, so we're not going to get too deep into it now. We did. What would you? Oh, you mean just one more time? Like read them? Okay, cool. Tahta. Everybody. Tahta. فوق. حول. أمام. خلف. عند. أسفل. بين. Everybody clear? Okay, طيب. And then from the last, and I believe that was it. So now we're going to do what? We're going to open up the book and we're going to read through the exercises. And alhamdulillah, everything is falling perfectly. I'm going to advise you now to write the vocabulary words, learn the vocabulary words, memorize the vocabulary words for lesson 6. Right? And lesson 6 is all about what? Ta'nithul ism. It is all about what? The process of making a what? Making a noun feminine. That is the goal of lesson 6. Naam. All right, tayyib, let's get into it. Please. Me too. I got the whole me. Well, don't all move at once now. It ends in fatha, and yes, it's mental, no doubt. No doubt. It ends in fatha. They end in fatha. Mm-hmm. Definitely mental, but they end in fatha. Mm-hmm. Because we're utilizing terms, and I never properly introduced you guys these ahkam. مجزوم مرفوع منسوب مجرور مجزوم. I didn't introduce that yet. Yeah. So technically, but yes, but technically. Mm-hmm. Asfala. It means the same meaning as tahta. Yep. He asked it the other day. That's a question for Ustadh Hamza Abdul Razak. That's a question for him. Please. Yeah. Good question though. We'll ask. That was a day. It would have been good if we'd have thought about it. We would have asked Abu Afnan today. He literally said at the end of class, "Does anybody have any questions?" And we let him go. I knew it was this morning. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Now, so we're going to ask everybody to open their books up. We're going to ask everybody to open their books up. We're going to go to exactly where we stopped off at yesterday and try to finish up. Now, all right. So we are on exercise 7, Tamarina 7. Now Tamarina 7. So as it comes, Tamarina 7 is all about what class? The process of the adding of the the harfun nida, right? To the munadi, right? Now, so everybody after me, everybody say Muhammadun. Everybody, we're right there, right after the number 7. Sab'ah. So everybody say Ya Muhammadu. Ya is the harfun nida and Muhammadu is the munadi. Everybody, ustadun. 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 يا أستاذ. ممتاز. طيب خالد. خالد. يا خالد. ولد. يا ولد. طيب إن شاء الله. فقال المصنف, so the author mentioned here in the directions, he said اقرأ واكتب. اقرأ واكتب, meaning أنت or اقرأ أنت. واكتب اكتب أنت. Read, you read. All right? Write, you write. Naam. But again, not just reading and writing, but read and write ma'a ضبط أواخر الكلمات, with proper vowing at the what? At the end of each word. Again, seeing and noticing that there's always a focus on the what? On the vowel endings. You know. Hey, Mumtaz. We could actually included that. Who asked? Abdulaziz. He also just mentioned that another dharf was used inside the directions of this particular exercise. Ma'a. And it's what? It's a dharf of what? It's just 2 words. I mean, it's just two letters, but it's a dharf. So again, that's another. Honestly speaking, it's another. It's a totally different scale. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And even that one, subhanallah, if you was to just stop and deal with that linguistically as well as by way of the religion, you know, it is a beautiful conversation. Oh yeah, the Ma'iyah Mumta. Oh, you in the Ma'ikida classes. Are you not with me? And then it just becomes again so important how Arabic is so important to your belief. Now, understanding it and understanding it properly. Anyone slipping on this is they really don't understand their situation. The correlation between the two. Subhanallah. Ainam. So as our brother pointed out, Brother Rasul, ma'a. Okay. So with proper ma'adati awakhir kalimi, dabti is like volley. Is that clear? It's like volleying. And then awakhiri literally means the what? Abdullah? The end. Naam, the ending. Ainam of what? Al kalimat. And al kalimat means what? Words. Jazakumullahu khair. Tayyib. So we're going to start going all the way to the right because we understand the principle of harfun nida, right? And al-munada. We understand how it should be pronounced and how it shouldn't be pronounced when it comes in front of a what? A word, which is of course is a representation of a person that has this name that you may be calling, or that has this title that you may be calling. If you wanted to call your teacher, you should not be saying ya mudarrisun. You should be saying what class? Ya mudarrisu, or ya ustadhu, or ya shaykhu, right class? Ya muallimu, oh teacher, right class? Barakallahu fikum. So now, please read, young brother. Tafaddal. Tell me your name again. Kamal. Kamaluddin. Faddal. ارفع صوتك. ارفع صوتك لو سمحت. Please raise your voice. You said yeah Aliyun. Okay. طيب. Class, did he make a mistake? Did he make a mistake? All right. طيب. Rasul, help your nephew there. Explain to him what happened. Well, you could raise your voice, inshallah. Which is the yeah. Thank you. Salam alaikum to the catcher. Oh, we gotta make sure Rasul's explaining it right to your nephew. We gotta listen. Is he explaining it right? What did he say? I want to hear. I'm just trying to make sure you got it right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gonna make sure if he ain't got it, somebody else gotta explain it to him. Come on. Oh, so then how would you? If that is in fact the case, well, how would you read it? Mashallah, good pronunciation, and everything. Who taught you that, man? Hey, man, you owe him a cup of coffee, man. Tayyib Inshallah. Tayyib Inshallah. Rasul, would you mind reading the next one, please? Ooh, yeah, Abbasu. Did you hear that shadda? The ayn, Abbasu, mashallah. That's very nice, man. Well done, brother. So how come you didn't say yeah, Abbas one? Oh, okay, طيب. So, ممتاز. بارك الله فيكم. نعم. تفضل يا مجاهد. Nicely done. طيب حسن.
يا شيخ.
ممتاز. نعم. محمد تفضل.
يا رجال.
You said يا رجال, you said?
يا رجل.
Yo, bro, he always in the plural, bro. MashaAllah. Man, Allah bless you, man. He fixed it. He paused for a little, like, wait a minute. I did something wrong. You think you do the same thing the other day? MashaAllah, man, Allah bless you, man. Tayyib Abdullah.
Yes.
Say it again.
Yes.
Say it one more time.
Yes.
Right.
Run.
Well, which one is it?
Run. Nah, man, it's not here.
Well, yeah, isn't it? I could have sworn I heard you say Yasiru.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm just making sure. What's it? Yeah, in the beginning of the word.
That's his name, man.
I know it's a trick one. Yo, don't front like you don't see it though. Don't act like you don't see it. Look, everybody was like, wait a minute. Nah, Mumtaz, no. No. Well, like, if you teach teachers so many times, right? It's like students make like certain mistakes at the same place all the time. Like the joint that I just told you about asking about the Deftar. Was it the book of was it Ammar? But really, it was a Deftar. Remember?
Yeah.
That's is they paying attention to that? As well as here, you see if the students is what? Are they paying attention? Are you really digging what's going on? And now, barakallahu fikum wa jazakumullahu khair. Now, well done, Abdullah. And that's right, man. You stared down with me like, no, I ain't going for you. Ain't get me. That's right. You know what's up. All right, you know what's up. Tell you, what jazakumullahu khair. What is that? Tafadhal ya akhi. Say your name again. Say it again. Abdul Qawi. MashaAllah, hayyakumullah. تفضل يا عبد القوي يا عبد القوي تفضل
يا أمار.
ممتاز عبد العزيز say it again دكتور ممتاز نعم come out ما شاء الله ممتاز you got it now that's right alhamdulillah طيب. So exercise 7. It says اقرأ المثال الآتية. It says read the following what? The following examples. ثم كون أسئلة. Then change the questions مثله in the what? In the example of it. It says مشير إلى الصور التالية. While pointing at the what? While pointing at the following pictures. Like it? Is that it? So again, we're going to read the example. Then we're going to do what? We're going to change the what? Change the questions in the way that the example is. All right? While pointing to the what? The following what? The following pictures. So here's the example, class. Is everybody with me? The example reads what? Kitabu what? Manhaj. Oh, all right, we already got this. This our thing right here. This is how we started off. Remember? This is that recommended what question that you should be familiar with. Remember, when you question like this, it forces the what? It forces you to answer in what form, class? With mudaf or mudaf needing. Naam. Alhamdulillah. Tayyib, so can you put this question together and ask somebody the question based off the picture that you want to know about? It represents something that is in front of you, and you don't know who's the owner of it. Man, what the قلم من هذا. There's a pen that's sitting in the mess. قلم من هذا. I'm going to leave that pen here. قلم من هذا. Right? Okay. كرسي من هذا. Leave in the front of the mess. Leave in the middle of the mess. Like this. Who owns this? جواله. جواله. يا عبد الله. جواله. يا عبد الله. جواله من هذا.
جواله دي عبد الله.
لا هي لماذا قلت لي؟ أنا ما قلت لي من.
جواله لي. جوالي.
مضاف إليه حبيبي.
هذا جوالي.
No. You was right there. هذا come on, class. هذا جوال
عبد الله.
هذا جوال عبد الله. Right? جوال was مضاف. جوال is مضاف. عبد is مضاف إليه. But also abd is the mudaf again in what? Lafdul Jalal. Mudaf ilayhi. You see how nice that was? That was a nice one, right? Does everybody catch that? You want me to write it down? All right. And everybody knows what? Jawalu means what? Cell phone. Cell phone. Cell hativ his phone. You talking about a house phone. We talking about a cell phone. Jawalu. All right? Yeah. I met a guy, his name was Jawal. He said, you know what else that means? I said, what? Yeah, and he told me what that meant. Yeah. I got you. Hada, what class? Jawal. Jawal is what? Mudaf. Jawalu. And right, who belongs to class? Abdu becomes what? Dilla, because the mudaf is always huwa majrurun abada. So it's always going to take kasra. But at the same time, I can't say abdin because it's the mudaf. And that which is taken away from the mudaf is tanween. So I only can write one kasra. Jawalu abdi, right? Abdi what? Abdillah. And Lafdul Jalal is also what? Mudafun ilayhi. Yeah, that was like a night. That was this night. Y'all should all write this down so you can see what the execution of that principle that we've been getting drilled with, right? The mudaf, no, I didn't say that. You heard what little bro say. He said, I did not know that mudaf is majrurun always as well. That's not what we said, and that's not the principle. It's only what? It's only majrurun because the way the sentence went, it made it a what? Mudaf ilayhi. Because it's abd is a mudaf ilayhi. Look, Abdul Aziz. Abd is a mudaf ilayhi for what? For this mudaf. But at the same time, it's also what? A mudaf for Abdul Jalal. Double duty. Y'all saw that? Look. Yeah. It's mudaf ilayhi. But it's also mudaf. So it can't take tanween. Because ma yuhdaf min al-mudaf under idafa tanween. When it became a mudaf, the tanween had to go. Right? You might have begun writing it with Jawalu Abdin, but then when you had to add Lafdul Jalal onto it, you had to erase that joint and make one kasra. Are you with me? Because it's also mudaf. Now it's perfect sentence. It was a good example. A very good example. And guess what? It could happen. You can try to talk and be like, oh man, how I say this is Abdul. Now,
it's not weird.
Wow. It's beautiful.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Sure.
Because it's like Jawalu Manhaba, and it's mine. It's really
no. So right. So Jawalu Manhaba. So that's somebody asking who don't know. They don't know it's yours.
Yeah.
So it's in a masjid. Right. So well. Yeah, that's another conversation. We're trying to emphasize this. You want to have a top beer class.
No,
right?
This is a crazy question. But go ahead.
It's an excellent question. Because the issue is for him is Plus, this is Ab. Because the issue for Ab want to talk about the fact, well, it's actually mine.
It's mine.
But it is yours, but that's not what we trying to. I'm asking you a
That's why I
question.
said it was a funny question.
Yeah, well, now we got you now.
It's yours.
Yeah, but that's
talking in third person.
yeah, that's fine because we just want to execute the principle and answer the question correctly. All right, tell you now, medical people. And, is everybody clear? All right, and there's a way that you could ask, and it's demanding for you to answer using lam al-milk, right? Which means, but he has to answer. He's going to have to ask you with the lamb. He would use liman. Right, exactly. He would use that, and so since he was present in the question, then now you want to answer the way that you was what asked. That's why nisul jawab fis su'al. That's why half the answer is in the what? It's in the question. So always pay attention to how you're asked, right, and follow suit, right? So you better call people. Okay, do we keep going or do we stop and pray? Okay, tayyib inshallah. So it says 8. It says kitabu man hadha. So we're going to look at the what? We're going to look at the picture, and you're going to have to do what? Show that you could do what? Ask this question in regards to who is the owner of these pictures. Tayyib inshallah. Is that clear? So I'm going to point at hadha qalamun. Hadha qalamun. All right, hadha qalamun. Muhammad, faddal. Mumtaz. Abdul Aziz. Hadha qamisun. ممتاز. هذا بيت. تفضل كمان. بيت. Which one is it? ممتاز. بيت من هذا. طيب إن شاء الله. نعم. رسول. هذا سرير. ممتاز. طيب إن شاء الله. So now I want you to answer the question. I want you to do what? I want you to answer the question. طيب إن شاء الله. حسن. قلم من هذا. I want you to answer the question. قلم من هذا.
هذا قلم عباسي.
عباسي or عباسين؟ ممتاز. طيب قميص من هذا؟ تفضل. ممتاز. طيب بيت من هذا؟ ممتاز. ان شاء الله. It's a nice house. I'm taking it. طيب ان شاء الله. نعم. عبد القوي. هذا سرير. Look at the example. Yeah, that's right. I think I like tricked out a little bit in the midst of the opposite because you were supposed to say yeah, but alhamdulillah, al-muhim, jazakumullahu khair wa barakallahu fikum. So we're going to go to 9. All right, we're going to go to 9 so we can finish up and be done in class, and we're going to move on. Tayyib inshallah. So 9 is all about what class? The word ismun. The word what class? Ismun. And ismun is an example of what we know as what class is hamza what? Hamzatul wasali. So the rule for hamzatul wasali class, tell me about the rule. If it begins this speech, then how should you treat it? How should it be treated, class?
In the beginning. Between two.
Tuktabu wala. So it's written and not what? Mumtaz. So let's make sure we translate that all when we're breaking it down. But very, very, very good. So tuktabu wala tuntaku. Naam. Tayyib inshallah. So we're going to have Kamal. Kamal, would you mind reading the first line, please? Please. Mm-hmm. No, that's not what my book said. You got a different type of book, yeah? It's Walid, right? Ismul Walid, right? All right, come on, Kamal. Ismul. It's not vowed, so it's challenging you guys. But he's expecting the Dr. Fad Rahim that you should be able to read with no vowels. Ismul what? Ismul what? I need you to pronounce all the vowels, please. Excuse me? Type class. So we understand that what he's reading is a construction of what? Mudaf. Mudaf is a construction of al-idafa. Right? It is a construction of idafa. It's the end result is what? The first noun is going to be mudaf. It's not going to have alif lam on it. It's going to have one dhamma on it. That's a mudaf. Right? And what normally comes after it, Kamal, is mudaf ilayhi. Right? And it's going to always take kasra. So let's try to read that again. Remember? Mumtaz. No, sir. You just keep reading. You left. It's a word that you didn't read. You didn't read the rest of it. Muhammadun. Type. You can stop there. Rasul, please pick up. Wasmul binti Zainabu. Naam. Mahmoud. I'm sorry, Mujahid. You said what? No, you. Why are you saying Hamidin? Is that mudaf ilayhi? There is mudaf ilayhi, but you already read it. Mm-hmm. If nothing's affecting, there's no preposition, it's not mudaf ilayhi, then it goes back to what? That the origin in every noun is what? Tanween. I'm sorry, Dhamma tanween. I'm so sorry. Say it again. Hamidun? You sure? Yes, you're right. Tayyib, inshallah. Come on. Come on, let's go. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Y'all gotta be sure, man. Tayyib, inshallah. Fadl Muhammad. Mas. Mudiru, Mudira, which one? Mas. Why is it Mudiri? Well, why is it Mudiri? What about Mudafine? What about it? What about the Mudafine? You're saying Mudafine like we're supposed to know Mudafine is what? It's always. Yeah, my poker face is on 100 today. Alhamdulillah. Tayyib, inshallah. But you want to be sure. Now? All right, Tayyib. This type of exercise will help you. Because when you're in them intense conversations and you start questioning yourself, you know firmly you're saying what you're saying and you're saying it correctly. You know the meanings of it as well as you know your what? You're studying, you're training, and you understand and you know your grammar. Insha'Allah. Tayyib. So now we dealt with ismun. Now we're going to deal with the other word, which is a what? An example of what? Hamzatul wasat. Right? And a good example of that, as we always like to use, we use ismun. Now we're using what? Ibnun. So we're going to ask our students to read. Abdullah, please read for us. No. That's another name, brother. Go back. You sure about Khalidun? Is it Alif Lam? Is it El Khalid? Because I noticed you just put one kasra. That's correct if it's El Khalid, but I don't see it. Okay, so why did you change it to Khalid then? How come you didn't keep it to Khalid D? Well, I'm asking you. You're reading it. I just want to. Whoa! Don't say it's Naki though. Whoa! First of all, okay. This is a name. It's animal. Yeah, you know too. Right? Okay. And there's no Alif Lam there. Yeah. No, Tayyib inshallah. That's why I changed it. I know. Well, you okay? I'm doing that because you said Kasra at first. So again, Ibnu what? Ibnu is mudaf. Ibnu Khalid. Okay, Tayyib. You said filmu or mud? Okay, jazakumullah khair. Now, Abdul Qawi.
وابن حمد
حامي
حامد في الجامعة
في الجامعة.
في الجامعة
الحمد لله جزاكم الله خير. نعم عبد العزيز تفضل.
ابن المدرس في الفصل.
جزاكم الله خير. You can stop right there. Did everybody go? Everybody sitting here go? Oh, تفضل. Yeah, تفضل.
أين ابن hold up.
Mhm.
ابن المدير.
You said أين ابن المدير؟
hold up. أين ابن المدير.
أين ابن المدير. Okay. Why did you read it like that, brother?
From what I can see, is a Alif Lam and is a Sukun. So Aina. Aina.
Okay, that's fine. Ain is fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you said Ainab.
Abnu.
Whoa, you said Aina Abnu?
Yes.
Hold on, class. Wait a minute. This is Hamza to Wasl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's in the middle of speech, is written in what?
They skipped.
Right, it's written and not pronounced.
Not
Okay,
pronounced.
cool. Okay, so let's try it again. Aina.
That's why I said Aina Abnu.
Okay. Oh, that was okay.
That's what I said.
MashaAllah. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I'm just following you, brother. You said no. You said I'm big. You said MashaAllah.
Aina Abnu Mudiri.
Mumtaz. So, y'all got to firm up, man. Stand me down like Abdullah be doing, man. Like, hold down. Well done. Well done, class. Well done. Yes. Yeah, we're about to wrap it up, but really quickly, go with your question. But you guys seem like you understand this principle and you understand the previous principles of Mudaf and Ilayhi, along with Hamza to the Wasl. You guys seem like you understand it very well. But we're going to challenge that theory. So please don't put your book up yet. All right? When you turn the page, you're going to see what I'm talking about. All right? Tafaddal.
No, I was just going to ask you. You just answered it.
Good. Everybody turn the page. It says Iqra ma yali. It says Mara'iyan. All right? It says what? Read from what follows. All right? While observing, while paying attention to what? Qawa'id al-nitq al-hamzat al-wasl. The what? The qawa'id, the principles, right? Of what? The pronunciation, right? Yeah, the reading, natq, right? Of what? Of the hamzat al-wasl. All right. Now, come out. We're starting with you. Fadl. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you. Ira. Okay, so again, I'm not going to pronounce the last letter of this particular word, though. That's on you. All right, so again, Ibn Muhammad. How you say it? Ibn Muhammad. Right, mudaf ilayhi. Very good. Fil Ira. Masha, mumtaz. Alhamdulillah. Tell you, the brother next to you, inshallah, he can read. Right to the right of you. He on number one. Just the rest of it. Yeah, the rest of it. Wabnu Hamidin. Very good. Filhin Mumtaz. All right, come on, Rasul. Jazakumullah khair. You see how that kicked in, y'all? See how that was, just like that. Fadl. What? Rasul, slow down, bro. We want to follow. We want you to teach us, brother. That beautiful pronunciation. Come on, man. Ooh, that was nice. You heard that? Kharajab, no, mashallah. Keep going. So kharajab, right? Nope. Tabibi. MashaAllah. Okay, what else? Mumtaz. Tayyib, Faddal, Mujahid. Say it again. Ta what? No, that's right. It's real good. Mumtaz, man. So y'all should be happy to have him as your classmate. That was well done. Very good, man. Na'am, inshallah. We're going to go to Muhammad. Mm-hmm. Faizalu or Faizalun? Okay. Wasmu? Abdullah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mas'udu or Mas'udun? Okay. Well, you don't want to say do like the book? That's right. Look me in the eye and tell me no. So, because sometimes the book makes mistakes, right? And alhamdulillah, we just saw one. Don't follow the book all the time, man. You got your grammar. Huh? It's one Dhamma. It's one Dhamma. Excuse me? It's a name. It's a name.
Oh, it's a name.
Very good, though. Very, very good. Nice. Nicely done. Type, who's next? Abdullah. You saw what he did, right? Come on, man. It's not his turn. It's your turn, Abdullah. Come on. Rajali or Rajuli? ممتاز. طيب فضل عبد القوي. Wait a minute. You said Ibnu min anti? I mean, anti is a word, but you really want to use that, right? I mean, anti literally means you feminine. He talking to a sister or a little girl or a woman. So he said Ibnu min anti. Well, you tell me which one. Ibnu min anti. Men anti. But anti means like you're speaking to a person that's feminine. But it's a preposition. No, that ain't hard to draw. Man. That's number one. As well as the fact that this is a what? This is a pronoun. This is a dhamir. It's built upon. And it doesn't change if in the event that something comes in front of it. It doesn't apparently show that. That's another rule. But again, Ibnu men anta. Okay? It didn't say bintu men. So do we understand the question? This little boy's in trouble. So now we need to know who your father is. Okay? Oh, what? What you just say? Who's your dad? Who's your father? You're the son of who? Is that clear? Ibnu man anta. All right? And now he's going to hesitatingly say, well, you might be right. You know, we remember these are the rules of what class? Hamzatul wasl. Tayyib inshallah. So anytime those words are coming inside of this, and those two words are what? Ismun in what class? Ibnun. All right? That is normally where what? It's going to be implemented at. Keep in mind, if Ismun or Ibnun is beginning the speech, then it is written and pronounced. But if it's not, then what? It's written and not pronounced. As well as the fact that what? The sign of wasl is written above it. The sign of wasl, alamatul wasl, is written above it. Is that there? Well, then it's written and not pronounced. Let's go. Nope. You still pronouncing it. Class, help him out. And what? Class, and what class? Read it for him. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and one more time. One more time. One more time. Slow it down. Slow it down. What class? Anabnu. Na'am. Come on. There you go. Why are you saying anabnu and not anabnun? Oh, okay. So you can't say it with a tanween? I'm talking about anabnun. You can't say it like that? Well, no, you got to know. It's written on the board. Because the mudaf, right? So ma yuhdhafu min al-mudaf and al-idafa. That which is taken away from the mudaf at the time of al-idafa is what class? Aleph Lam. Is what class? Tanween. And when you get into further studies, the noon that is present in the plural nouns and inside the nouns that have muthanna. Right now, mumtaz. You with me? So it's anab what? Anab nu. Anab nu, because it's mudaf. The mudaf never takes tanween. It can't be anab nun. All right? That was an invitation to an incorrect what? Construction.
No, that's what I said first. I never knew.
I know, but we don't. I asked you about it. And then you wasn't sure. Right? That means if you're not sure, the wind might blow. You might go with it. And we need you to be firm. No, you firm. Whoever makes himself firm, then he will grow. All right, be firm. So again, anab nul wazir mumtaz. Tayyib class, barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullah khair. I need everybody to study the vocabulary words for lesson number 6. And please answer these questions, ask these questions, get active inside your WhatsApp group. And when you see each other at the masjid, it's on site. Yeah, may Allah bless our brother Rasul. Y'all need to buy him a cup of coffee, man. He like, so hook him up, man. He be looking out, man. So give him some tea.
How you say the sacking in Arabic like that? When the wasu is over top of the olive, sacking. How do you say that?
We said it in the principle, and the principle is Hamza Talwasul is tuktabu wa la tuntaku. It's written and not what? And not read. Right. The terminology of silent is not used here. What's silent? That you want to say is written and not pronounced. You want to say it as the principle says. Yes. It's written and not pronounced. It's written and not pronounced. That's what you want to say. You don't want to say, well, it's silent. Now again, you're on a road just striving to understand. But with striving to understand, don't you talking it away. And then sometimes when you're talking it away, you're changing the meaning. You're saying something that wasn't said by those that preceded you. You want to what? You want to follow the way of the people who what? Preceded you. Na'am. Okay. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullahu khair. طيب سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. طيب Abdul Aziz, Rasul, y'all got the homework, right? Y'all heard the homework, right? Study the words. Complete all the exercises and study the words. Study the words in what? Lesson 6. All right? That means next Sunday we coming with a quiz. All right? Y'all know where you can find it. It'll be inside the